Hi guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome to part 3 of our Singapore gameplay on the 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa game. We are here at the World Cup, and if you didn't watch the first 2 parts, I recommend you do, because this is our table for the group in the World Cup. We made it to the World Cup with Singapore, and we have Spain, Japan and France. Very, very tough group. Of course, in qualification, we beat Japan twice, but only by maybe 1 goal or so. So don't know how they're going to perform here at this World Cup, but Spain and France, you can pretty much write those 2 games off as losses unless Singapore bring out the best result in their history. Before we get started against France, it is on legendary difficulty. It is the best way to play this game, and it is the most fun way to play this game. If we're going to score in this match, or even, dare I say it, win this match, we have to bring out one of our best performances ever. And this is in the first group stage game. It's a nasty group. It really is. I mean, Japan isn't too bad, like I said, but these 2 teams, Spain and France, man, like, could it have given us like harder teams? Honestly, like, some of the groups in this World Cup are insane. Like, some of the big teams got put together, and it's made for really, really tough groups across the whole of the World Cup. Over the top to Juric. He was good in qualification, headed away by Lloris. Bit of a random one, but he got rid of it. That was the main thing. Diarra crosses it in, headed away. They got it though, and I thought that went in. It touched the top of the net, and I thought that it rippled into the back of the net, but luckily it didn't. Anelka out on the wing, manages to keep it on, but the cross wasn't a good one. It might take a while for France to warm up in this one, which is the only advantage I've got in this one. And here comes Wilkinson. Can he score? Please score. No! I left it too late. Lloris saves. No. Thierry Henry. Go away, dude. He's going through. Get in. No, he pushes me away, and that's a goal. I tackled him, and he's like, no, I'm not going to have any of that, and pushes me away again to score in the 28th minute. We held on for about half an hour, almost. So, yeah, unfortunate to concede that one, considering I already tackled him. But, alright, France take the lead. Oh, go away, Gignac. You're so annoying. Like, I tackled him and he's like, nope. Like, I'm sensing that France just don't want to get tackled in this match. They go for it. Good save. Bit of a random strike from the striker there for France, Gignac. He always scores against me every time I play against France. He's like pretty much like a cheat code at this point. Half time, we're only 1-0 down. There is room for a comeback, but not much room. So, yeah, I mean, Singapore look doomed already in this group. Singapore really haven't done an awful lot to press forward. We keep getting tackled. Every time we try and push the ball forward, France are there to snuff out our tackles. Crossed in, and it's headed away. Again, they just somehow get the ball off of us. Good passing play, and that, I thought that was a goal. Go on, over the top. This could be a rare opportunity. No, of course not. I got the ball and France were like, no, Singapore, no. Amory, and Amory's got it still. Is there a chance for Singapore? I don't know where it's going. I tried to cross it into the box and it went straight to that guy. Juric, not who I wanted it to go to really in that situation. No, how did you miss that? How did you miss that? That is outrageous. How did you miss? Oh my goodness, the headering. I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe it's my controller or something. Maybe it's got like a little bit adrift or something like that. Absolute BS. How did we not score that header at the end? Oh my, it's just a howler. An absolute howler. And Spain and France are currently sat joint top of the group. Second match of the group doesn't get much easier. It's against Spain. So it's given us the 2 biggest teams of the group first, and then Japan last. Just so I can, have a little bit of a pounding in the first 2 games, and then, then get eliminated, and then it'll probably let me beat Japan. You just watch. Over the top. This guy. Come on. Is there an opportunity for Singapore? Crossed in. No, of course not. Headering is not their forte, I guess. Come on, Singapore. Jorik, I'm going to need you to try and go through. But here comes Dowd. And there he goes. Straight away, tackled. It's so hard to play against two of Europe's best teams in the first group. I mean, I don't know why I feel like I'm entitled to win the games. I absolutely shouldn't. Jorik. Oh, he's put it wide. Unlucky. We're having more shots here against Spain, a bit more adventurous. Maybe Singapore felt a little bit hard done by in the France match. It's half time and Singapore are still drawing 0-0 with Spain. Very impressive so far. We've only conceded 1 goal at this World Cup, and that's still pretty impressive for a one-star team. Bounces out to Singapore, and that's a through ball. Jorik is kind of in. He scored! Yes! Come on! The goalkeeper came forward for some reason, and even though the defender was trying to tackle me, Jorik used that strength. PK was all over me and he lost me, and we were able to slide it in to the back of the net. 1-0 to Singapore. How about that? We actually scored against Spain. Cheesed it a little bit, but we still scored. Go on, through ball. Oh yes, there was a foul there as well, which allowed me to go through into the middle, and we missed the chance to go 2-0 up. I thought the sweat opportunity was there. Clearly not. Xavi headed, and it almost went in. I don't think it was actually a proper header. I think it was a deflection. Singapore have the ball. 13 minutes to play, though. We can't just hold the ball for 13 minutes. Good cross. Another good cross. The header. Oh, I don't even know how that header came off, but Cassius saved it. If that went in, it would have been game over. One final opportunity for Spain. They better not. They better not. Crossed in. It's gone out to Torres. No! Go away! Oh, thank you. He missed that chance. And Singapore have won against Spain at the World Cup. I don't care if we go out after this match. Singapore have done it in front of the world. They've shocked Spain. And that is a massive 3 points after losing against France. So looking at the table, this could be our final game of the group stage, because if Spain beat France, and even if we beat Japan, Spain and France will still go through because of the goal difference and everything like that. It might be hard for me to beat Japan. A lot harder than it was to beat Spain. I know that sounds a bit ridiculous, but I think Japan will be out just to drag me out of contention for the round of 16. Third match of the group stage, and possibly the final match for Singapore, is against Japan. We played them at least twice in qualifying and we beat them both times. So can we do it where it matters the most at this World Cup and send Singapore to the round of 16? It will be pretty impossible for Singapore to get to the round of 16, but I mean, that's what we're all about on this channel, is impossible. Our game has been quite quiet in the first 10-15 minutes or so. Oh wow, Spain have gone 2-0 up against France. Wow, France, you really just fell apart in the first 15 minutes of your game. Okay, well, someone up there doesn't want me to qualify into the round of 16. Japan being super stingy in defence. They have nothing to play for, absolutely nothing. And I think we don't either, to be honest. Wilkinson, opportunity, no. Headed back into the box. Jorik, that was really good dribbling to get past his opponent. Just unfortunate that the shot wasn't powerful enough to beat the goalkeeper. Into the middle again. Is there a chance? Singapore. And we scored from the deflection. Yes. Come on. We deserved that. Amory with the goal. And that's given us a little bit of hope. Come on, France. Get the comeback that we need. We still have it here. It's crossed in. And, oh my goodness. How did that go in? How did that go in? It's the man again. It's Dowd. And that's 2 against Japan. I crossed that in expecting someone to header it. And he just comes in with an absolute thunderous volley to make it 2-0. Look at this. Look, the angle and everything was against him. How does that go in? How? I mean, it was such a tight angle and he found it. We still need France to beat Spain. If we win this match, we'll still go out because Spain have a better goal difference than us. And, you know, going out with 6 points is really unfortunate. Be one of the most unfortunate things you can see at a World Cup, really. Oh, tackled by Dowd. A bit of a mistake. Come on. Come on. He's got to, right? Japan just scored an own goal. Why? Why did they do that? It's Tulio with the own goal, and I'm guessing he was trying to clear it, but Japan have had an absolute shocker here. Look, Pat played in there, and he tried to slide it out for a corner, I guess, but no, he scores for us, and it's 3-0. Unlucky Japan, you hate to see it, but yeah, 3-0 Singapore. Wow, you want to go out in this World Cup in style, don't you? Nakamura. Pushing his way through, he crosses it in, headed away. We've dealt with Japan quite nicely defensively. Endo's got it, crosses it in, again headed away. That guy with the white hair at the back is pretty good. That was a really good shot as well by Japan. Nearly went straight in. Over the top. Go on, Juric. Yes, use that strength. Okay, well that was weird. Got back and tackled me. Singapore played really well in this match, and we are going to go out, I think, unless some sort of like miracle happens and I got my math wrong against the goal difference, which will happen. I'm not very good at math, but yeah, I mean, like I said, we played really well here against Japan and against Spain as well. And that's going to be it. Japan have been eliminated with 0 points, and I'm fairly sure Singapore have been eliminated as well. They are celebrating like they've done something. I mean, beating Japan 3-0 is actually really impressive, so they have every right to celebrate. Oh my god, unreal. France got eliminated. Unreal. They were top of the group, and France have completely bottled it. Look at that. That is unreal, isn't it? Singapore have made it into the round of 16 in second place. Spain go through top even though we beat Spain. And France go out even though they beat us. Like, the mind boggles. But yeah, incredible. Thank you, Singapore, for pushing it one more round further than I expected. Incredible. So, in the round of 16, we have South Africa versus Singapore, Holland versus El Salvador, Germany versus Nigeria, Brazil versus Italy, Spain versus Ivory Coast. So I'm really glad I didn't come first in that group, because Ivory Coast is a nightmare to deal with. Argentina versus Mexico, Croatia versus Sweden, and Portugal versus England. Round of 16 against the hosts, and I'm still bemused at how I got out of that group. Honestly, that was such a tough group. But I guess beating Spain and then beating Japan 3-0 had an effect on the goal difference or something like that. Wilkinson. Juric. Dowd. Over the top. Go on. Juric. He could get it. Out to him, and we scored. Nice one. It's 1-0 in the 6th minute, and the guy on the wing there, Jaye, however you say it, scores. It was a bit of a dirty goal, but I was about to shoot with Juric, and I was just getting hassled too much, so I had to lay it off. It's 1-0 to Singapore in the round of 16. Maybe we can push this to a quarter-final. Crossed in by South Africa, headed away. They've had a few chances, but nothing too serious. And now here comes Singapore on the break. And we got tripped there. What's that going to be? A yellow card. Sabaya on the ball. Pagaxa. He crosses it in. And that's a goal. How did we not clear that? I pressed the B button, but Benny McCarthy still gets there and scores before half-time to make it 1-1 now. The hosts have equalised. It was a good cross, but there was defenders and the goalkeeper right there. Look, I mean, I guess he got in between them or somehow. I don't know. Uh-oh. Well, that was a howler. What is going on there? They're going to score this, aren't they? They're adjusting them. Oh, my goodness. That was a horrible miss by Parker. It's half-time and it's still 1-1 between these two. It should have been 2-1 to South Africa, really. Struggling to get past South Africa's defence. And what a ball that was. Here comes Zuma. Zuma. No, don't you dare. He scored. Of course he did. Defence caught, and it was a really good counter-attack from that mini-attack that I did. And it's 2-1 now to South Africa. Crossed in, headed away. They got it back, though, into the middle. And they've hit the post. Goalkeeper left standing, and no! Oh, my goodness. That was such a poor clearance Third goal for South Africa. I mean, it was a poor clearance. It hit the post. I cleared it away. And that is pretty much game over. We gifted them that goal. We absolutely did. We shouldn't have passed it out. It's just such a poor move that I really need to iron out of my gameplays. But I just can't help it, you know. It's just a natural reaction to do that. Back to the goalkeeper. And South Africa can just play it out from the back casually. Singapore, don't think they're going to get any more goals in this one. Although there is a chance here. And it's in. Okay, it's 3-2. I didn't expect to score from that angle. Good game so far. A lot of defensive errors and stuff. A good game for the neutral. And Singapore are right back in this. They're only within a goal of tying this one up. Come on, tackle him. Don't tickle him, tackle him. No, that's a goal. Yeah, I couldn't defend that, man. And Benny McCarthy scores. It's 4-2. Game over. Singapore, could they mount a late winner, perhaps? Could they get a late winner? No, Booth snatches it. And then again, cut out. Oh, it hasn't been our match, sadly. South Africa have been way better than us. Into the box. And what the hell? How did he score that? Like, that is outrageous by the computer. I want to see that again. Guys, this has to be the most outrageous goals I've ever seen. Like, better than any long shot and, you know, better than any tap-in I've seen. Look, he's like, don't worry about me, mate. I'll just do that. What? That is outrageous. Benny McCarthy scored that. Really such a shame that Singapore dropped this match in the round of 16. Yes, it is one more stage further than I expected them to go to. But South Africa absolutely thrashed me in that match. But Singapore did well in this gameplay to get to the round of 16. Beat Spain, beat Japan very convincingly. And even scored 2 goals here against South Africa. So we got eliminated and the winner is Holland against England 2-0 and Brazil beat Mexico in the 3rd place playoff match. So that was your run with Singapore. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I did. We got all the way to the round of 16 and it was a fairly decent qualifying campaign with them. We pushed them all the way to the round of 16. Like I said, very impressive for a 1-star team to do that. So anyway, if you did enjoy this one, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always. Thank you for watching and I'll see you again for the next video.